if you guys have been here long enough, I'm sure you remember the video that I made on Nom Waffles, aka YouTube Shorts' latest alt-right incel. Basically in that video, I just went over everything that Chud has done, really, saying the N-word, being a neo-Nazi, just being an overall loser, piece of shit troll. I don't feel like getting into it. If you want to look into that subject, I recommend you go watch that video. Anyway, that video garnered a lot of attention from the wrong side of the internet, if you know what I mean, like the complete opposite of my target audience. Basically, everyone in that comment section was either calling me a foid and completely ignoring everything I said. They were defending the guy for saying the N-word, saying, oh, it's just a word, going on and on about how looks maxing and how much they hate women. It was a whole spiel. I might make a video on that whole altercation later, but I don't even feel like giving those losers attention. It was so lame. But among one of the people that was in the comment section, their username was none other than Jeffrey Epstein. I don't even think I need to explain why this is disgusting. If you're making your username and profile picture someone who has sexually and physically abused hundreds of children, you are not funny whatsoever. You are disgusting if you're making light of a situation like that. And in that comment section, my friend had responded to this guy saying that making light of a situation like that by making your username and profile picture someone that absolutely horrendous is not funny, and that he was a piece of shit. To which Jeffrey Epstein promptly replies this. First of all, he's justifying what he did and downplaying it by saying that, oh, what he was done was blown out of proportion. He was just a fall guy. He just made some mistakes. And then he goes to say that there isn't a big maturity gap between a 13-year-old and an 18-year-old. And that in some countries, the age of consent is below 18. So that makes what Epstein did okay. And at this point, I was at a complete loss for words, because what do you even say when someone essentially confesses to being a literal pedophile? Like, my jaw completely dropped, okay? And I don't care if this is low of me, but I told him to kill himself. Like, some people might be like, oh, well, don't stoop to his level, yeah. I don't care, he's a pedophile. He's making light of a situation that, I don't care. If you do horrible things to children, you don't deserve to live. And mostly after I said that, he kind of just disappeared off my channel. I didn't really hear anything else from him, but then I went to check one of my YouTube shorts from like a month or two ago, and he was in that comment section. And mind you, the YouTube short of question wasn't even about the Nom Waffle situation. It was just me talking about a name I used to go by. But in that video, he comments this with grape. I'm sure you know what the grape emoji stands for, but he's saying that he would rape me. And honestly, I know it's just a comment from a random person, and I know it's just a stranger on the internet that knows nothing about me and that couldn't actually harm me in real life, but it still just made me feel so gross, you know, that someone just saw an innocent video of me and was imagining doing one of the most awful things someone could do to me. Like, it just made me feel so repulsed, you know, like, oh god. Normally, I try to ignore trolls like this, but this guy, like, he seems genuinely dangerous, and, like, I feel like if we get enough people to report him, his account will just be gone, and hopefully, I know YouTube's terrible with stuff like this, but hopefully he gets, I don't know if this is possible, but investigated at least, or at very best terminated, because I don't want him saying any of this stuff to other innocent girls, okay? I really don't have much else to say. I can't even think of like a funny, silly ending to end this video with, because this guy is genuinely repulsive. But if you could, please report this guy. I just don't want him saying anything else disgusting to other girls. Have a good day, everyone. Love you guys.